2025 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
What happens when one of boxing's biggest attractions says he's stepping away from a sport, only for one of his fiercest rivals to immediately respond with criticism? That's exactly what's unfolding after Gervonta "Tank" Davis stunned fans with his retirement announcement. While the news alone sparked intense reactions across the boxing community, the story quickly took another turn when Keyshawn Davis used the moment to call out Tank, delivering a series of sharp remarks that grabbed everyone's attention. Let's take a closer look at how this situation developed from the very beginning. The story began during the press conference promoting Gervonta Davis's upcoming fight against Lamont Roach.
Promise you. Now I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
Now watch this.
They gonna
now
be there.
watch.
They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when
You know
you said
how
that?
you know how when they told you say how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what
Is that
I
all
want.
it takes for you? Is that
Yeah,
all it
that's all
takes?
it
Just
takes,
a little
just a
comment?
little-
Nah, but that's what I want though.
spark.
I don't want
But
you to fight me like
see
you
how
saying you
talking?
going out.
It always go like
Yeah.
this. It always go like this.
Nah,
Niggas
what I'm
always
saying,
get
you
the
just said
yapping,
you feel like you going
and
out.
they go to
I don't
sleep.
want you to feel like you going out.
Tank's latest press conference took an unexpected turn. Most people were waiting for the usual confidence, fight predictions, verbal exchanges, and promises of an exciting performance. Instead, he surprised everyone with a major announcement. During the event, he revealed that he plans to retire after 2025. That's right, the unbeaten lightweight champion, known for dominating the division, says his time in boxing is coming to an end. The news immediately caught the entire boxing community off guard. Fans, fellow fighters, and analysts were all left stunned, with one question echoing everywhere. Why has he chosen this moment to step away?
Are you retiring?
What changed? What made
This shit is trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it. Gervonta, something
prospect
should have
you
happened
want?
during this time because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like you said, you got a spark today.
While everyone was still reacting to the retirement announcement, Keyshawn Davis stepped into the spotlight and made sure his voice was heard. Never one to stay quiet, Keyshawn used the moment to take aim at Gervonta "Tank" Davis, delivering pointed remarks without holding anything back. His response quickly grabbed attention as he turned the conversation into another chapter of their ongoing rivalry.
Energy he come with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying.
For starters, Keyshawn Davis criticized Gervonta "Tank" Davis for avoiding what he described as the most important fights of his career. He argued that Tank had repeatedly passed on high-profile matchups against opponents, such as Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and even himself. Keyshawn also questioned Tank's standing in the sport, suggesting that stepping away from boxing before proving he was the clear #1 in the lightweight division leaves his legacy open to debate. To understand where this rivalry comes from, it's worth looking back at how it developed. The friction between Tank and Keyshawn has been building over the years. Keyshawn, who has confidently promoted himself as boxing's next major star, has consistently challenged the sport's biggest names. Throughout that time, Gervonta Davis has remained one of the fighters Keyshawn has been most determined to face.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The is you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Keyshawn Davis has previously claimed that Gervonta "Tank" Davis was avoiding a fight with him, while Tank mostly chose not to respond to those remarks. However, after Tank announced his retirement, Keyshawn viewed it as the perfect opportunity to speak out once again, and he wasted no time taking advantage of the moment. Keyshawn's comments went beyond discussing a potential fight. He also took aim at Tank's dedication to boxing, implying that Tank is more focused on keeping his unbeaten record intact than testing himself against the toughest opponents available. Considering everything that's happened recently, his remarks carry even more weight. Keyshawn has been on an impressive run, collecting significant victories and establishing himself as one of boxing's fastest rising threats. With his recent success inside the ring, his confidence has continued to grow, and his results have given him every reason to believe in his abilities.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what.
For Keyshawn, this goes far beyond reacting to Tank's retirement announcement. He's making it clear that his goal is to establish himself as the new leader of the lightweight division and prove that he's the fighter ready to take over the top spot.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf.
As expected, Floyd Mayweather didn't stay silent about the situation. He openly shared his frustration over Tank's decision to step away from boxing, describing the retirement announcement as a major disappointment and saying it showed a lack of respect for the sport.
Tank, yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know. He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in? I would love to bring you in. Baby. Only because I know for like the longest Tank has had an issue with fight hype, with me. I like, bro.
Pull him in. Pull him in. Hold on.
I don't know.
How do I do it? You gotta do it.
I think I gotta do it. I don't know if he's still on here. Hold on, I gotta find him. He might have bounced. You know, Tank be bouncing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's okay. Pull him in.
One name that's recently been spending time in training with Floyd Mayweather is Keyshawn Davis. The two have reportedly been working together in the gym, adding another interesting layer to the ongoing conversation surrounding the lightweight division. Heated reactions were almost guaranteed, and it's safe to say Tank didn't take the situation well. Floyd's role in the situation brings an entirely new dimension to the unfolding story. Ever since Tank parted ways with Mayweather Promotions, the relationship between him and Floyd has remained strained, making Floyd's decision to work alongside Keyshawn feel like adding fuel to an already tense situation.
Has the time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be
leave Mayweather promotion. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own, responsibility, your own priority. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? It's time to, ride.
With Floyd backing Keyshawn's camp, it's easy to understand why Keyshawn has become more confident when taking aim at Tank. Floyd's influence appears to extend beyond boxing technique, as he's also helping Keyshawn navigate the mental side of the rivalry outside the ring.
Now I got the chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He be calling me now, he be texting me now. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd. Like, he coaching us. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours. Like, you got the best prospect. Then you got Shakur. Then you got Terrence Crawford. And then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's never a close fight. Even with Terrence, it's never a close fight.
The biggest question now is whether this growing rivalry will eventually turn into a fight inside the ring. Although Keyshawn hasn't reached Tank's level in terms of achievements or star power, the attention generated by this back and forth could make a future showdown impossible to overlook.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we're going to talk about levels. Okay, just know it's levels.
Promoters are always looking for a compelling storyline, and this rivalry already has all the ingredients. The physical confrontation, the lingering tension, and the constant social media attention have created the kind of feud that fans would be eager to see resolved inside the boxing ring.
Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left hook.
I only need one too.
Okay.
You get that too?
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't hear you.
If this matchup eventually becomes a reality, it could be a career-defining moment for both fighters. For Gervonta, it would be an opportunity to reinforce his position as the dominant force in the division. For Keyshawn, it would be the perfect stage to prove he's no longer just a promising prospect, but a genuine contender capable of challenging boxing's elite.
You got a chance to work with Gervonta out here. What was that experience like? Anything you could share?
The experience was great, and what's crazy about that is this time around, it was like, all right, we older now. There's more skills involved. It's like, all right, now let's see how it's gonna go this time. And when I got in the ring, I'm not gonna lie, he surprised me with how much defense he really had. You know, of course, I was looking out for the power of, like, off the rip. I was looking out for his power. But when I started, like, when I was attacking and trying to set stuff up, like, he got like good upper body movement, and he got some good legs when he used them. So he surprised me with his defense. But it was a very technical fight. Technical sparring match. And I definitely learned that, like I said, his defense. Like, I definitely learned that he got some great defense, and it's not really easy to hit this guy. And I had to work to get to him. But overall, it was great sparring. And
Keyshawn Davis stunned the boxing world with a one-sided victory over Gustavo Lemos. Even though Lemos entered the fight 6 pounds over the weight limit, Keyshawn completely controlled the action. His speed, accuracy, and punching power proved too much to handle. And after scoring 3 knockdowns in the second round, the referee stepped in and waved the contest off.
It was over by 6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. That's a left counter. Davis, and down goes Lemos.
The fans in Norfolk, Virginia erupted with excitement as they watched their hometown standout put on an unforgettable performance, sealing the victory with a dominant and decisive finish.
talk about coming in here and fighting a guy who was heavier.
Yeah.
You talked about not having no concern, but just talking about that, getting ready to fight somebody who was heavier.
No, I really didn't have concern, man. I'm keep giving y'all the same answer, man. All glory to God. He gave me the strength to go in there and fight through this week. Like, y'all don't even know, my sisters had a whole car accident today. And they hurt. My sister's head was, all of them, their head was hurting, back was hurting. Like, they literally could have got taken out today. The devil didn't want this to happen, but look what happened. It was still a glorious night. I told y'all it was going to be a movie.
Coming off his impressive victory, Keyshawn Davis didn't waste any time making headlines. He immediately turned his attention to Gervonta "Tank" Davis, issuing a confident challenge with a bold knock message. It was a clear signal that he's targeting the biggest name in the division. With his confidence soaring, Keyshawn has officially put Tank and the entire boxing world on notice.
A world title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3, but a world title definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
For Gervonta "Tank" Davis, a fight like this could be the perfect opportunity to close out his career with a statement performance. As the more established star, a former champion, and one of boxing's biggest attractions, he's carrying the pressure of protecting his reputation. Defeating Keyshawn Davis would do more than add another win to his record. It would answer critics who claim he's avoiding the division's rising contenders and further strengthen his status as one of the sport's top fighters.
I said before, every time he has came to me, when I say who you want to fight, said it doesn't matter. So he don't pick and choose. So if y'all want to criticize anybody, criticize me, or criticize Leonard Ellaby, or criticize whoever, but don't criticize the fighters.
For Keyshawn, this fight represents the biggest opportunity of his career. A win over Gervonta "Tank" Davis would instantly raise his profile, turning him into one of the sport's biggest names and forcing the entire lightweight division to take notice. It's the perfect moment to prove that he's far more than a rising prospect and establish himself as a genuine contender capable of challenging the very best.
Was running from me. I'm not chasing you, Tiafimo. Who else? I'm not trying to fight.
Keyshawn also questioned Lamont Roach's drawing power, asking whether he could even sell 10,000 tickets. At the same time, he made it clear that no one should underestimate him. Following his impressive second-round knockout victory over Gustavo Lemos, Keyshawn's confidence has reached a new level. That performance also proved he can compete successfully against opponents who have a physical size advantage.
That though, that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur saying I gotta do an interview with you, and I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really...
It's also important to remember that his issues with Tank didn't begin recently. This is a matchup he's been anticipating for a long time, and he spent years getting himself ready for the possibility.
When Lightskin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract. But if you don't, I'm gonna be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
However, Keyshawn isn't Tank's biggest concern at the moment. Even though retirement rumors continue to circulate, Gervonta Davis still has unfinished business inside the ring. His upcoming showdown with Lamont Roach is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated fights on the schedule, with more riding on the outcome than ever before.
It's so easy when he fought Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan?
whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
A loss for Tank could have a major impact on his legacy and hand his critics, including Keyshawn, even more reasons to question him. While Lamont Roach may not attract the same level of attention as some of boxing's biggest names, overlooking him would be a mistake. His polished defense, accurate jab, and ability to shift seamlessly between counterpunching and applying pressure make him a highly skilled and dangerous opponent.
My advantages in this fight are my IQ, my mental, my will, and my skill.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has taken the rivalry with Lamont Roach to a more personal level by bringing Roach's son into the verbal exchanges. That decision could end up working against him, as it may only increase Roach's determination, instead of weakening his opponent mentally. The comments could provide Roach with even more motivation to step into the ring and try to hand Tank the first defeat of his career.
What we gonna be in there for? Same thing he gonna try to test. I'm gonna try to
test. You seen my post, right?
Which one?
Well, I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center. Fuck you talking about? He'll be front and center.
Leave the kids
Why
home.
wouldn't he want to see his father
What's up,
become
little bro?
two-time world champ?
That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed watching, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future updates. We'd also love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below and join the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.